Hey everyone, welcome back to another plan with me. I am planning for the week of February 25th through March 3rd. Since this still was technically kind of a February week, I wanted to use this last kind of love-related Valentine's Day related kit. This is from KeaTown. This is the I Love You, I Know kit. It's like a Star Wars themed, and I loved this so much, so I really wanted to use it. The colors were very black, yellow, and gold, which I thought would be perfect to use the inverted gold bow from Simply Gilded with the washi. I was having issues cutting it. I didn't push hard enough, so I had to go through and cut it again. But yeah, I felt like I really wanted to use a lot of gold accents, so using that Simply Gilded bow was really cool. I didn't know when I would ever get the chance to like kind of use this and match this up perfectly to a kit, but I feel like it looked really good here. I'm having a lot of issues this plan with me. I was like struggle busting it hard. I hadn't sat down to plan in over a month in my planner, so I was kind of forgetful as to what I needed to be doing and how everything was placed down, but we got there. We did it together. It happened. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and start using some of these full boxes. I used the quote box on top of the Thankful Thought area. There was a double box in the full box sheet as well as a double box that wasn't cut separately in the kit. I decided to use the one that was cut separately because I wanted to use it on the bottom of Saturday and Sunday, and then I just placed the other full boxes down sporadically, as well as the gold faux glitter headers, which are so cute. I had an issue with Sundays, as you're about to see, but because there was washi that matched the background of Sunday's full box, I just put that on top and made it a little bit easier because I didn't want to have to deal with like whiteout and removing and moving all my glitter headers anyway. Figured that worked, so I'm just putting all of those down, and then I decided to use the full box overlays from Caress Press. Sorry, I had to stare at it for a second. These are the full box overlays that I believe I used in the previous week. If you saw that plan with me, I used the rose gold ones there. They're the heart, like little fluttery heart ones. I used the gold foiled ones, which I think look really, really good with this kit, and I like them a lot. I also used corners. These are corners from Simply Watercolor Co. They have a line and then a heart in like the center, and I thought it was really cute to put those on the double box. I like doing that with double boxes. So there is that. And then I didn't put glitter header overlays on all of the glitter headers, just the ones in the middle. I used glitter header overlays from Sadie's Stickers. They're just the heart foiled ones in gold. I only had one sheet of these, so I didn't want to use them on every single glitter header because I wouldn't have had enough. So I just wanted to kind of showcase them in the middle, so that is what I am doing here. Then I'm going to go ahead and white out all of the dates, and I'm using from Sadie's Stickers again the gold heart date covers. I did this a couple weeks ago, but I like just whiting out the date numbers versus putting these heart date covers on top of actual sticker date covers. I think it looks really nice, and it leaves a lot of open white space at the top for deco, or just open white space in general. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my flags down, and I believe that's like it for the base of the kit before I do my sidebar. So for my sidebar, everything is essentially the same. I'm just using a daily habit tracker to mark taking medicine every day, as well as putting some washi pieces, excuse me, I just burped, in between a half box. The half box, I use a Pumpkin Paper Co. Terra to mark that I was 33 weeks this week pregnant, so the baby was the size of a celery. And then I put down a work header as well as a weekly checkbox or weekly box to write in my work hours for the week. And then there was no extra full box, so I just used that stack of washi that was the size of a full box and just kind of stacked it up to make it look like a full box, and it worked out really, really well for that. So moving on to every single day of the week, moving on to Monday. First things first, we had to pay daycare, so I have my Planner Gems crayons here. I started off by putting in a yellow one, but the more I stared at it, the more I didn't like the yellow, and I didn't feel like the yellow matched the kit color yellow at all. So I put it in, stared at it for a good second, and then was just like, I don't like this. So I peeled it up, and I used a black one instead, and I feel like that looked a lot better. So I used that. And then from Coffee Monsters Co., this is a really old, I believe this was like the first time I'd ever ordered from Coffee Monsters Co. like 3 years ago, like period sheet. I put in a cramping sticker because I actually woke up this morning with cramps, which was kind of scary, but it wasn't anything bad. I just woke up cramping and I was like, this is not fun. So I put that in to mark that. And then for all of our like coffee runs this week, I did the same thing that I did the past week, which is what is using the Planning World like foiled stickers. Yeah, I used those last week. I just wanted to be sure. And I used the like neutral sheet, the white, gray, like black grayscale sheet, and I just kind of sporadically used whichever ones I wanted on whatever day. So I used a white one on Monday to mark that we went to Dunkin', and these are gold foiled, so they match the kit really well, and they add a little bit of extra foil, and I like them a lot. And then on Monday, we also had a grocery run. So from Scribble Prints Co., from the foiled scripts sheet, one of them, I put down a piece of washi, and I've used a grocery run script. I think they look really nice, and it didn't take up a lot of space, which I really liked because I had a few other things I wanted to write in on Monday, which one of them was, hopefully I get there faster. What is taking me so long? Why am I having issues? Who knows? Oh, what I'm doing is I'm cutting it. So the washi, the strips were kind of larger, and I knew I'd want to use a lot more washi. So I'm actually cutting some of it kind of to make it a little bit smaller, so that way it could utilize more washi. I was like, what is taking me so long? That's what I was doing. I was using my brain because I did use a lot of these little strips of washi throughout the week, and it looks really good. And I like the star washi quite a bit. So I'm putting that in with the grocery run script. And then below that, I'm using from Once More With Love a little Amazon munchkin to mark that Avery got Happy Mail from Amazon. I'm not sure what we ordered. I think I've said this before, but I'm not sure. But Avery has recently discovered the power of Amazon and how you can just order something on your phone and it comes the next day in the mail, or it sits at your door, and she thinks it's the coolest thing ever. And it kind of sucks sometimes. I need to get rid of the buy now with one click situation on my phone. I feel like that is not a good situation. So I'm putting that in for Avery getting Happy Mail. And then I also got Happy Mail that day. I'm not sure what I got. Totally don't remember, but I know I got Happy Mail. So from Planning World, I also have these gold foiled mail sheets. And I'm using foiled functional mail. I'm using the Happy Mail mailbox one. I thought it was really cute to mark that. Again, just wanted to utilize more gold in my spread. And then also, because I woke up that morning with cramps, I just didn't feel too good the rest of the day. So I just used from Pumpkin Paper Co. one of these teras that has a face mask on. I feel like this could be used for being sick or being tired or anything really, but I just used her to mark that I wasn't feeling too hot at the bottom of Monday. So that is it for Monday. Moving on to Tuesday, I woke up super early on Tuesday, pretty freaking early. So I put a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji, a medium-sized one, hitting an alarm clock with a hammer because I just woke up so early that day. And then we got Starbucks that morning. So again, from Planning World, I'm just using one of those bow foiled icons. And then because we woke up super early, we decided to get breakfast before we went to work. Well, we got breakfast and brought it to work, but we got an actual breakfast. So we went to Corner Bakery, and so I used a label because I kind of wanted to utilize white space. I keep saying utilize. I think that's my word of this plan with me. I wanted to have more white space, but I also wanted to kind of not. I don't know how to explain it. I wanted to use more things from the kit. So I put down one of these blue labels, and I used a little doodle of a spoon and a fork. I believe this is from Once More With Love. I'm pretty sure it is. To mark that me and Brian got Corner Bakery for breakfast. After work, we went on a quick Target run. Oh, I think I remember what my Happy Mail was. I think it was Reagan's name sign. Pretty sure that's what it was. Anywho, so we went on a quick Target run on Tuesday. So from Coffee Monsters Co., she's this really cute Target sheet, so I used one of the emojis from there. This is the older Target sheet, actually. I have the newer one, but I think this emoji is also on the newer one. It's cute to mark my quick Target run. I also recorded a voiceover this night, so again, from Coffee Monsters Co., I have an emoji recording a voiceover or just doing a voiceover. And then we just kind of spent the night, me and Brian, just relaxing, hanging out, chilling. So I put a quarter box in with a Fox and Pip couple. I was going to write something in, but I felt like the couple kind of signified enough, so I just put that in, and I just put it right in the center of the quarter box, and I think it looks really cute. Plus the quarter box adds a little bit of a background, which I like. So moving on to Wednesday, Avery had her 4-year well checkup that day. It's so weird, going to the doctor with kids. You go all the time when they're babies up until 3, and then it's every year. It's so strange. But anyway, so she had her 4-year appointment this day, so I used a Chic Street Sticker Boutique, a little Post-it, which you guys know I love, and I also use these are custom Averys from Andrea that Andrea made me forever ago as a doctor. I thought it was cute, so I put that in. So because Avery had a doctor's appointment that day, we decided just to take the day off. So after her doctor's appointment, we went to Eastside Pies, which is a pizza place, for lunch. We got pizza, and I used one of the foiled pizzas from the food sheet. What am I doing? Why am I grabbing? Oh, okay. So I also wanted to put in that I announced Reagan's name this day on my Instagram. I actually ended up putting that at the very bottom. So I don't know if I show it now. I think I do, but I put it in a half box, and I put it at the very bottom in between the washi with one of these Pumpkin Paper Co. teras that's holding a baby from a sampler sheet to mark that we announced Reagan's name on Instagram that day. But anyway, so we went to East Side Pies, so I'm using like a foiled food doodle from Scribble Prince Co. is what I was saying. But yeah, so it's so weird when you go to the doctor once a year, especially with Avery, because her pediatrician, the last time they saw us, Avery was 3, so she was like, oh my gosh, you're pregnant, and I was like, yeah, you're about to have a new customer here soon, ha ha ha, which it's funny, because that actually is Reagan's pediatrician too, so cute. Raising my family, so adorable. Anyway, so we went to East Side Pies using a pizza, and then after East Side Pies, because it's right next to Amy's Ice Cream, we got ice cream, and there's like a little park back there, so Avery got to play. It was nice. So I also just used an ice cream food doodle as well. These food doodles are so cute, and I always forget that I have them, or I never like reach for them. I don't know why, because I love them so much. So I'm just trying to use them as much as possible. And then I got a order in the mail from Twisted Allure. I actually believe this was the Valentine's Day order that I ordered. This is like a Etsy shop. Well, she's not on Etsy anymore. She's a Shopify. But she does like horror, movie, bath related stuff. It's really cool. I actually thought when filming this video that I had gotten the Beetlejuice stuff that I had ordered, but this was actually my Valentine's Day order, and my Beetlejuice stuff came at a much later date. So from Once More with Love, I used a little Beetlejuice munchkin to mark this. It's not true, but it's okay because it matches the spread and it looks cute anyway, and I thought it when I was filming this video. I actually just realized like a couple days ago, so whatever. Anyway, and then that night I had a bath night. So I put in a piece of that washi that I had pre-cut, and I used a bath night script, which I never get to use the bath night script, so I was really excited because that's really, really cute. My phone just fell. What? It was just really cute. So I put that in, and that was pretty much Wednesday. I love these scripts so much. Okay, moving on to Thursday. So Thursday, oh, look how good that looks. Sorry. Anyway, so Thursday, first things first, we got Dunkin' in the morning, my favorite iced coffee. Seriously, I love Dunkin' so much. So I'm just using another one of these Planning World icons. And then I pretty much caught up on a ton of YouTube videos this day. I don't know what was happening Monday and Tuesday at work. Maybe I was listening to a podcast, maybe I was just listening to music, but I just caught up on a ton of YouTube on Thursday. So I put in a half box as well as this little s'more crafter, little marshmallow on the computer, which happens to have YouTube on it. And this was, I think, an SPC. Was it one of the ones that was given out at the SPC planner party? I don't know if this was like her freebie that she gave out at the planner party or if I just had it, but it's there. And then we had McDonald's for dinner. So I have these new munchkins or emojis that are McDonald's related, which are really cute. So I put one in for that. I also vacuumed that night, so I think I end up cutting some more of that washi again. I don't know why I never did that before, just cut the washi. It just makes so much sense, especially if I'm putting scripts on top of it. But anyway, so I'm just cutting more of that washi to put in a vacuum script. I love that it just says vacuum. Like, it makes vacuuming look pretty, which vacuuming is pretty, but whatever. Why did I put a quarter box in? I don't know. I don't end up using that quarter box. Oh, I ended up peeling it up because I realized that after I put in vacuum, I was going to use a Toffee Bananas flat lay. I have been wanting to order from Toffee Bananas for so long now, especially because literally 2 days ago, she released a ton of like baby releases. Kill me, they are so good. I'm probably going to end up placing a massive order with her eventually because I want some more of these flat lays and I want some more of those baby stickers. Those are so cute. I was telling Andrea I need baby, toddler, and then like school age children. So if like Toffee Bananas wants to get on the toddler and school age children like doodles, that'd be cool. That'd be real cool. So I'm putting that in, but the flat lay that I put in is like a sampler one that I had, but it's basically one that has like a book open, or it could be your planner, with like coffee or tea and some bunny slippers to mark that night I just relaxed. These flat lays are so cute, and you don't have to write anything. I need more of these in my life. Flat lays and baby stickers. The death of me. They're so cute. So that was my Thursday, and it looks really, really cute. Right, and then moving on to Friday, I always put in payday first. I don't know, I like having my little traditions of things I put in all the time. I just think it looks really nice. So I'm using a like fancy label, and then of course a payday script from Scribble Prince Co. in gold foil. I love these payday scripts. I have so many of these sheets solely because I go through the payday scripts so quickly. I need to start using like the bill due and the budget ones. Maybe I'll use those in like my monthly spreads, which I don't film, but I could start filming, but we know that I would be so far behind. But maybe I'll start using those in my monthly spreads because I really need to use them, and they're cute. And then from Happy Diet, I'm using a little ballerina to mark Avery had her last like kinder dance class that day. We're going to put her in another dance studio soon because this was actually Avery's last day at daycare. We pulled her out of daycare this day, so I put in a quarter box and in a munchkin, crying because it was kind of emotional, not just because like I knew it was her last day, but the director and then all the teachers that she had were like, oh, Avery, we're going to miss you so much. And they like hugged us and told us they were going to miss us. And it was so sad because I feel like Avery started daycare when she was 18 months, which is kind of far, but she's been in daycare since. So like a year, 2 years, I don't know. I'm not thinking straight, but it was just really sad. So that was her last day. And then I put another icon into Mark Duncan. And then we also had Shake Shack for lunch. It was like Employee Appreciation Day. So Andre got us all Shake Shack, which was super nice. So I'm using a foil food doodle of a burger. And then I'm using a little emoji to mark that I watched some shows that day. Or that night, I think with Brian, we watched some shows. And then moving on to Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to first put in that little weekend banner, the gold foil weekend banner from Scribble Prints Co. You guys know these weekend banners are my weakness. I love them so much. Seriously, my favorite. Probably like one of my most used foiled items are the weekend banners. I just love them so much. So I'm going to put that in. I worked on Saturday, so first thing in the morning, I got Starbucks. I've been mostly getting Dunkin' recently, but Starbucks is like a special treat because it is kind of expensive, but it's so good. So I'm putting a little foiled icon into Mark's Starbucks. I also listened to a podcast pretty much the majority of the day. So from Once More With Love, she has these little podcast stickers that I really like. I probably should buy another sheet, but this yellow kind of matched the yellow perfectly. So I'm putting that in. And then Brian's dad, my father-in-law, actually came this day. He stayed for a month with us to help kind of watch Avery when we pulled her out of daycare, and then to help obviously with the baby for a couple of weeks. So this was the day he came. So I put in a little quarter box, and there's like a little grandpa emoji sheet from Coffee Monsters Co. This does not look like Brian's dad at all. I feel like Brian's dad is like a hip grandpa. I feel like my dad's a hip grandpa too. So I don't even know. Maybe when they're a little older, it'll work for them. But I put that into Mark the Papa was here. That's Avery's Papa. She loves her Papa so much. So I put that in. And then that day I actually had a really terrible headache. I think it was because I was listening to a podcast all day at work. When I got home, I was just like, my head hurts really bad. So I had a really bad headache. So I had like a migraine headache sheet from Coffee Monsters Co. that I've never used before. Thankfully, but also sadly, because I like using my stickers, but like thankfully because I don't like headaches. Anyway, put that in. And then I did the dishes when we got home. So again, Do the Dishes script from Scribble Prints Co. in foil was in order. It is perfect. Seriously, the script's amazing. So again, I'm just using that other piece of washi that I had cut in half to put that in. And then we did a Target run that night. So I have these like Target foiled targets from Magic Prints Co. to mark that we went on a Target run. Sorry, I was like, how do I say this? Is it like a bullseye? Is it like a Target? I mean, it makes sense if it's a Target because the place is called Target. I've said Target 10 times in this sentence. I am done. Anywho, once that is finished, on to Sunday. My Sunday routine is really the same almost always. I always do laundry, so I have laundry time scripts from Scribble Prints Co. in the foil. Again, I'm just cutting the piece of washi and putting that there with the laundry time script on top. I just love these scripts so much. They're so cute. And then almost always on Sundays, I either try to film, try to edit, try to upload. I try to get all 3 of those done. That's like kind of my goal right now. But this day I actually did it. I did film, edit, and upload on this day, which is good for me because it takes me a lot apparently to do that nowadays. It's probably going to take me a minute to catch up. I'm trying, guys, but I did it this day. So I used a Once More With Love like upload sticker from Once More With Love, a munchkin. I hardly ever use the upload one, so I figured when I do something like all 3 things, or even just upload, if I do just upload on a day, I'll use those, and they work really well. So here I am still trying to get the laundry time sticker down, but I will use that munchkin here in a second. Alright, there I am with that sheet. I like how small these are too. I feel like her munchkins sometimes can be kind of big, but these like are really small and like a pretty decent size to like put a lot of things in. Anyway, and then from Grin and Bear It, I'm using one of these like nap stickers to mark that I took a super long nap that day. Then we also had like a family dinner that night, and I really wanted to put that in, so I used a quarter box as well as a Coffee Monsters Co. doodle of a spoon, plate, and fork to mark our family dinner. I thought it was nice. And then I also placed an Erin Condren order this day, so from Pumpkin Paper Co. I'm using a Tara holding a planner. I end up cutting off her feet just to save space. I think from Erin Condren I ordered a new Sherpa because I love their Sherpas, but I don't know if it was this order or maybe it was the next order, but I did order their like soft bound notebooks. I think it was this order. I ordered a couple of them to kind of test them out. So I did that, and then I also did a face mask that night. So from Toffee Bananas, the sampler sheet, I'm just using the little face mask sticker. So that is it for my week, and I think it turned out really cute. I love all the black and gold. I feel like I hardly use black and gold in a spread. I think it looks really good. And then here I am just putting in the deco. Of course, I had to put Yoda down first. I love Yoda so much. If you know me, you know I love Yoda. And then I'm putting all like my favorite people at the top. I do love Ray. Obviously, I named my cat after Ray. But I put her on the bottom. I just thought she would look so cute on top of that full box. And then I'm just kind of putting in all like the extra little bits of deco. And then also from Simply Watercolor Co., I have these star little foiled basics that I'm just putting in sporadically as well, and I just thought they added a little extra something. I was going to use the hearts, but I thought the stars would be cute for like in a galaxy far, far away. I thought it would be cute, but that is it for this plan with me. I almost said this week's plan with me. Ha! That was a good joke, Kristen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.